everyone and happy holidays. My name is Kasia and I work with SAIT's youth programs. Today we are going to be making a hot chocolate toss. And this is my little elf helper who will be following along with us today. Now we are going to go over our supply list for the hot chocolate toss. So for this project, you will need one piece of colored construction paper. I've chosen a nice shade of light blue because it reminds me of winter today, but you can choose any color you like. Underneath this, we have a piece of cardboard that I have cut out. So we are going to use this cardboard as a frame to help hold up the hot chocolate toss. I pre-cut this. Please make sure you have your adult use scissors and help you cut this frame prior. What we will do in the craft is put this over and glue it, but I will give you more detail later. The next thing you will need is safety scissors that you will only use with the help of your adult. You will need a pencil to help trace the circles. You will need a popsicle stick to spread the glue. You will need a pack of markers so you can decorate your hot chocolate toss. You will need tape. Any kind is fine. I just chose Scotch tape because it's easy to rip. You will need two different types of glue, a glue stick. You will also need Elmer's white glue or any other type of liquid glue. You will need Dixie cups or any other kind of small plastic cup. And last but not least, my favorite of all, you will need mini marshmallows. So for our first step, we are going to take our sheet of construction paper, whatever color you chose. You will take your cardboard cutout that your adult helped you create. And with this cardboard cutout, you do want it to be the exact same size as your piece of construction paper because it's just going to go behind this piece of paper to support it in the actual toss. So we are now going to take our glue stick and we are going to apply glue quite heavily all the way along the frame, and then we're going to put this on top and let it dry. So I will get going. We want to get all the way around the frame. We want to cover every inch with glue to make sure that our construction paper sticks. Okay, so I think that's enough, so I'll set this aside. I will take my piece of construction paper, I will line it up as best I can, and then I will press all the way along the edges so it sticks really well. And then we will be ready for our next step. Once our glue has dried, we are going to take our Dixie cups or our plastic cups, whatever you chose, and we are going to count out 6 of them. We're going to take one at a time, and we're going to trace the bottom of the cup on using our pencil onto the sheet, and then we'll do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. You'll want to leave a little bit of space at the top so you can decorate it. You might decorate around it as well. But when you're tracing these circles onto the page, make sure it's not touching the cardboard and that it's centered so you don't have any overlap and have a hard time cutting with the cardboard behind. Okay, so for the next step, we are going to take our safety scissors, and it's very important for this part that if you are not comfortable using scissors, that you do have an adult help you. So please make sure your adult is supervising or doing this portion of the craft for you. So now we will go ahead, and what we want to do is cut all the way around the circles we've traced. So now for my next step, we are going to be doing the decorating portion. So I'm going to write hot chocolate toss across the top of my construction paper, but if you would like to decorate it any which way you like, please feel free to. Once you have your beautiful drawing done, we're going to move on to our next step. We're going to need your popsicle stick, a small cup, and your white glue. And then we'll set that aside and we'll have our glue here. And what we want to do is spread the glue around the edge of our circle, and then we'll be grabbing our marshmallows and we'll stick them all the way around the outside to decorate. And for me, I'm going to be doing little marshmallow circles around each of these, but you can decorate yours however you like. If you want to put marshmallows all around as decorations, that's totally fine. Next step, once we have finished gluing all of our marshmallows on, we are going to be using our Dixie cups and tape them to the back of the hot chocolate toss. During this process, if you would like to enjoy and eat some of your marshmallows, please make sure you eat them out of the bag instead of eating the marshmallows that have glue on them. For this step, some of your marshmallows might fall off. That's okay. If they do, just glue them back on at the very end. So we're going to take this and we're going to flip it and we're going to set it down very gently. We are going to be taking our cups one by one with some of our tape, and we are just going to tape them each around the hole. So I will put my cup upside down. Two or three pieces of tape, and just tape it to the edge of the cup and onto the paper as well. And you'll know if your cups are sticking or not, if you have enough tape or if you don't. So if you need more tape, just add a few more pieces than I did here. And so that looks all right. If I have any issues with it falling off, I'll just add some more at the end. And then I'll take my next Dixie cup along with some tape, and we will just continue that for the rest of the 4 Dixie cups after this one. Finished taping on all of your cups, you're going to want to take it and flip it over very gently. At this point, if any of your marshmallows or cups come loose, you can just retape or re-glue them. So now we are done the craft portion of the activity. So once you have done your craft, it should look hopefully something a little bit like this. And you're probably wondering how to use it. You take the extra marshmallows you had after you were finished gluing them around, and then what you will try to do is you will try to throw them and get them into the cups for points. So the more marshmallows you get in cups, the more points you get. That concludes our session for today. Thank you so much for joining SAIT Youth Programs. We hope you had a lot of fun. If you'd like to do another fun-filled winter craft activity, please head over to my coworker Abdullah's paper snowflake activity. We'd love to wish you and your family a very safe and happy holiday.